Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Today we're super excited here at the shop because we'll be making a video, guys. We'll explain how to remove the fuel rail and how to replace fuel injectors on BMW X5 with N52 gasoline engine, guys. Now, many of you requested that information in the comment section below, and that's why we're making the video. However, some of you guys don't know that the same N52 gasoline engine has been used in BMW 3 Series, 5 Series, 1 Series, X3 and X5 here in the United States. So we'll demonstrate on this engine because you guys need that information. We'll deliver it to you. Make sure to stay until the end because there are a few things that you can mess up, things that can cost you thousands of dollars, guys, and we'll explain why as we go. If you need to buy any of the parts, tools, fuel injectors that we'll be using, anything like that, or you want to see where we get all our tools and parts from, check out the link in the description of the video below. We share it, guys, for your convenience. Another thing, every single car we get at the shop, we make at least 200 free repair videos. And we do that, guys, because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. So, let me show you guys, okay, what we have here, and we'll explain, okay, what we're talking about. Specifically, N52 engine. This engine is on a 3 Series BMW. The same engine will be found on BMW X5 as well. The only difference, guys, right here, your air filter will be on top. Okay, will be right here, and your engine cover will be cut here on the side for the air filter. That's the only difference, guys. But the moment you remove your air filter and your engine cover, you get to your engine, it will look like that, and you will have, guys, your fuel injectors and the fuel rail, okay, right here, and you have injector number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, guys. Now this is the fuel line, and before we start explaining that, let me just tell you guys something very important. Check this channel out, how to repair, guys. This channel, guys, is super, that's our main channel. We can find super helpful information. We have helped more than 75 million people. We have information that can save you thousands of dollars, guys, on future car repairs. So please, guys, okay, check it out. Now, before we start, get some racks. You need some to absorb fuel if you drip some, and some to cover some holes, and we'll explain that as we go. Number 2, always use gloves and eye protection as well. Number 3, have a fire extinguisher on the side. You can catch yourself on fire. Number 4, make sure the engine is cold. Number 5, guys, disconnect the car battery. Why you need to do that? Because you want to avoid sparks, okay, and having current in the electrical system. Another thing, the BMW fuel system, guys, is actually self-activating, and it can turn on anytime it detects low fuel pressure, you open your door or anything like that. So disconnect the car battery. Now that's where things get interesting. That's where we see people cause damage to their cars. It really matters, guys, on modern car which battery terminal you disconnect first, positive or negative, and which one you reconnect first. If you don't know how to do that, guys, we have a special video that explains that, and you can check out the link in the description of the video below. So please, guys, check it out. Our battery is already disconnected. Now we need to disconnect the fuel line. Push it all the way in, and the moment you push it in, hold it, compress that blue thing, and disconnect the fuel line. Now start pulling it out, it will come out. If you guys want to see a detailed video about removing the fuel line, if you're missing that special connector that you're using to disconnect your fuel line, that special tool, we have a video that explains how you can still do it. Next, what you need to do, disconnect, remove actually the wires for the oxygen sensors. Okay, right here. Perfect. Just get them out of that bracket. Awesome. Pull them to the side. Cables as well. Another thing now, guys, what do we need to do? We need to actually remove right here, okay, with 10mm socket 4 bolts. 1, 2, okay, right here, and then we'll show you where number 3 and 4 is located. Those bolts, be careful not to drop them in the intake manifold. Okay, pliers like that are always handy. Needle pliers, if you drop a bolt, it makes your life so much easier, guys. Now this is bolt number 2. Then we go to bolt number 3 and 4, guys, towards the back. That will be towards cylinder 5 and 6, and the first one are 1 and 2. Perfect. Now that fuel rail will be actually stuck due to the fact that you have O-rings on every fuel injector that it gets in the cylinder head. So I'll come on this side now, okay, and we'll start grabbing, okay, and we'll pull it up. Go straight up, don't go in an angle, straight up, okay, and it comes out. Now, that's where things get interesting. Make sure you don't drop anything in these holes. cover them, guys. If you drop something, you have to remove the intake manifold and remove whatever dropped in your engine. Otherwise, you need your engine rebuilt. Now, another thing, guys, we have a video that explains how to remove intake manifold on BMW N52 engine, so check it out. Those are your fuel injectors. So far everything's good, right? But there is, guys, something else. We need to remove these springs right here that hold the connectors. So if we don't do that, we cannot disconnect, okay, the wiring harness. So we're going to go ahead, okay, do that now. Pull those springs all the way up, okay, like that, one. And then we have one more over here. So we'll do on cylinder number 1 and 2, but you have to do all 6 of them. You cannot just remove one, guys. You have to do all 6 of them so we can actually disconnect the wiring harness. So number 2 coming out. We'll go ahead and remove number 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we'll continue, guys, and show you what else we need to do. So now, guys, you're ready to go ahead and actually pull the wiring harness. Perfect, just like that. From that point on, okay, the fuel rail is completely out with the fuel injectors. Now we'll go ahead and show you guys how to remove a fuel injector, and we'll just demonstrate on cylinder number 1, but it's the same for all of them. Check it out, this ring now, it needs to come out. Okay, just slide it out. Okay, now let me explain. Later when you push the injector in, make sure you push it to this canal right here, so the spring can actually go in this canal and lock it in place, otherwise it will not go in. Grab the fuel injector, you may leak fuel out, okay, you will see, and this is it right here. The new fuel injectors, when you replace them, or even the old ones, guys, apply a little bit of oil on the O-rings on both sides, this and this one, so they can easily go in the fuel rail and they can easily go on the cylinder head. But you get the idea, guys. That's how we remove the fuel injector on BMW X5 N52 engine, which will be practically the same for BMW 3 Series, 5 Series, X3 and X5. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.